I might be getting older, but I'm not ready to give up on life just yet. And neither should you. As we age, it can often feel like an uphill battle to stay fit and healthy. Less muscle mass and energy can mean you're no longer able to stay active, and day-to-day chores are a struggle. But the good news is, you can change this. All you need to do is take 4 powerful nutrients which contain exactly what you need for your body to run at optimum. Taking these will have you looking and feeling years younger and can even aid in weight loss. Once you understand the role these nutrients play in your health, you can rebuild your body and life. We can't stop the aging process, but we can nourish ourselves to keep fit, strong, and healthy. If you want to learn how to look and feel better than ever, keep watching.
Who I am as a 61-year-old is nothing like the person I was as a 21-year-old. You know, people come to me all the time and they say, Tony, supplements or no supplements, right? Now, why can't I just do this by eating some healthy food and exercising and getting some sleep? You know, whether you're picking up your kids or you're carrying your groceries or you got your suitcases and the escalators out, I mean, you need the muscles in your body to do the day-to-day things. The whole goal here is to feel better and to look better and to help your food burn as fuel and not turn into fat. Here's the thing though, you could be a professional athlete, you could be, exercising and building muscle your entire life. There are metabolical changes that happen to us as we get older. And the only reason why I'm able to sustain and maintain my strength, my muscle mass, is because of these 4 things.
Imagine for breakfast today you had 3 eggs, a cup of Greek yogurt, and a grapefruit. Then for lunch you had an arugula salad with organic chicken, carrots, olives, and cheese. And finally, grilled wild salmon with collard greens and cherry tomatoes for dinner. Sounds super nutritious, right? Well, what if I told you this so-called healthy diet was a perfect recipe to digestive problems, cramping and bloating, a lack of energy, mood swings, and even weight gain? It seems crazy, right? But it's true. Because the fact is, that low-carb, clean meal plan I just laid out for you is missing one extremely vital nutrient required for our bodies to function properly. In addition to this necessary nutrient, I'm going to reveal 3 other critical compounds that are just as essential to looking and feeling healthy. My name is Tony Horton. I've worked with rock stars and movie stars from Ewan McGregor to Sean Connery, Billy Idol to Tom Petty. You also may recognize me from those infomercials for the most successful home workout program in American history. All this is to say, I know a thing or two about health and fitness. However, it wasn't until just a few years ago when I was struck by a sudden and very debilitating illness that I found out just how critical these 4 nutrients are to your health. It was October 2017, and completely out of the blue, I was hit with the tragic news that my dear friend Tom Petty, who I had known and trained for over 30 years, passed away suddenly. I couldn't believe it. I had worked with and trained Tom to get ready for that season's big tour. It felt like a really bad dream. But that bad dream turned into a horrible nightmare for me. Soon after that, my wife Shauna was taking me to the emergency room. I had developed an excruciating headache, the kind that causes you to throw up, and I was so dizzy I couldn't even stand. After being in the hospital for several hours running a bunch of tests, the doctor gave me the diagnosis. It was a little-known stress-related condition called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. In less than a month, I lost 25 pounds. I was literally withering away. I couldn't keep food down, I couldn't drive, and forget about working out. I could barely move. And the scariest part was, no doctor could tell me when I would get better, or even if I would get better. When the only way you can take in nutrients is through a tiny little straw, your options suddenly become extremely limited. And actually, your entire mindset changes. Because you stop thinking about the foods you want to eat and you start thinking about the nutrients you have to eat. And you're thinking to yourself, what does my body really need to be healthy and to stay strong? I was shocked to discover that even though I had led what I considered to be a pretty healthy life up to that point, like so many Americans, I had no idea I'd been depriving myself of what I truly needed to be healthy. I hadn't been making sure my body was absorbing those 4 missing nutrients each and every day because just like most people, I simply didn't know all that much about them. Today, I am 62 years old, and I'm proud to say that thanks to what I've learned about these vital nutrients the human body craves, I'm in the best shape of my life. That is exactly what inspired me to create this video and share them with folks like you. So you can be the healthy, happiest, most awesome version of yourself starting today. For example, research shows an astonishing 95% of Americans aren't getting what is probably the most important nutrient in the entire human diet. This key superfood has been shown to help support blood sugar levels already in a healthy range, eliminate bloating, support a healthy heart, and help with digestion. It even helps control unhealthy food cravings to prevent overeating. Science tells us this particular superfood is the key to a high-functioning body. And I'm going to reveal what it is right now. This forgotten nutrient is fiber. Now, I'll bet you never knew just how exciting fiber can be, so let me tell you. In 2019, a peer-reviewed study that was published in The Lancet, which is one of the world's oldest, most prestigious, and best-known medical journals, an international team of PhDs and MDs reviewed over 185 studies and 58 clinical trials on the way fiber affects our bodies. And what they found is, simply by transitioning from a low-fiber diet, less than 15 grams per day, to a diet that's even modestly high in fiber, 25 to 29 grams of fiber per day, you can improve the health of virtually every area of your body. Why? Because these studies and clinical trials showed that those people who consumed the highest amount of dietary fiber showed significantly lower body weight. We all know how important maintaining a healthy body weight is for our overall health, heart health, brain and mental health, our sleep, digestion, joints. It's all directly correlated to maintaining a healthy weight, which is why it is so critical we get a regular, steady supply of fiber in our diet every single day. I mean, you wouldn't think of boring old fiber as being something that can help you reach your weight goals or a game changer for your health, but that's exactly what it is. If fiber was a drug, we'd be all over it. And yet the average American gets only 16 grams per day, which is about half of what our body actually needs. In fact, only 5% of all Americans are meeting the Institute of Medicine's recommended daily intake of fiber, which is 25 grams of fiber for women and 38 grams of fiber for men. The reason fiber is so critical to our health is because its primary purpose is to feed our digestive system's microbiome, an ecosystem that's home to tens of trillions of different microorganisms. Having a healthy microbiome, aka a healthy gut, affects everything else in your body. Now, the reason getting enough fiber is the key to a healthy gut has to do with the fact that fiber can't be directly digested. Instead, fiber passes through your digestive tract, and it feeds the trillions of microorganisms in your microbiome as it does this, which is super important because these microorganisms impact your mood, your hormones, your sleep, your memory, your food cravings, your blood sugar, and so many other things. Even more importantly, these microorganisms also cover something called the intestinal barrier, which is basically like a border between your digestive tract and the rest of your gut. As fiber passes through your digestive tract, it feeds these microorganisms that are covering your intestinal barrier, and it helps them stay healthy and strong. When we don't get enough fiber, these microorganisms that line your intestinal barrier still need to get the nutrition from somewhere. They turn into tiny little cannibals and begin eating away at your intestinal barrier instead. Suddenly, you've got these little tiny holes that are forming all over your intestinal tract, which is where the term leaky gut comes from. It's a scary thing to think about because when you have a healthy gut, the food you eat passes through your digestive tract and turns into poop. When there are leaky holes in your gut, this means some of those poop particles don't get expelled. Instead, they can be sent into your bloodstream, where they begin to spread throughout your entire body. Gross, right? Now at this point, I'm sure you're starting to see why fiber is so important. But you're probably also wondering how it could be possible that you're not getting enough fiber in your diet. One reason is that we Americans are eating more processed foods than ever before. And this process often strips the fiber out of bread and vegetables, nuts, and other traditionally fiber-rich foods. But the even bigger reason why 95% of us are fiber deficient, even those of us who eat super clean most of the time, is because today's 21st century American diet simply doesn't put an emphasis on fiber. Remember that so-called healthy meal I described at the beginning of this video? The truth is, if you ate this diet each day, you'd only get 9.2 grams of dietary fiber total. What's even scarier is, if you're not eating this healthy diet, you're probably getting even less fiber. So, can you start to look at a lack of fiber as maybe being the cause of some of the big issues in your health? Now, if you're wondering how you can possibly go about closing that fiber gap, don't worry, I've got you covered. Because in just a moment, I'm going to introduce you to a fiber super source you can add to your diet right away. This special type of fiber comes from an exotic tree that is native to Africa. But it's not expensive at all, and you can find it right here in the USA. Plus, it tastes great too, and has been found not to cause bloating, gas, or digestive discomfort. But before I get to that, we still have 3 more important forgotten nutrients to go through. So let's move on to number 2 on the list, magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral that is essential to our health. It is important for many processes in our body, including supporting muscle and nerve function, already healthy blood sugar and blood pressure levels, and making protein, bone, and even DNA. According to Dr. Deneen Fruge, who is the Associate Medical Director at the Pritikin Longevity Center in Miami, Florida, magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. Magnesium has been called the invisible deficiency by health experts because only around 50% of adults are at or above the recommended daily amount of magnesium. And just like fiber, not getting enough magnesium in your diet can potentially lead to some very severe health consequences. For example, low magnesium levels have been associated with a loss of appetite, nausea, fatigue. It can eventually lead to problems with your muscle and nerve function, including tingling, cramping, numbness, and contractions like eye twitches. And in its worst stages, magnesium deficiency can even cause seizures or personality changes and abnormal heart rhythms as well. It may shock you to learn that magnesium is one of the top 10 most abundant elements in the entire universe. Yet at least 50% of us aren't getting enough of it in our diet. And just like with fiber, you might be wondering, how can this be? Especially since it's actually not very hard to find foods that are super high in magnesium, like nuts and seeds, whole grains, even dark chocolate. While it's very easy to get enough magnesium, a lot of the food and drinks we consume can make magnesium unavailable to our bodies. For example, refined sugars cause the body to excrete magnesium through the kidneys, which results in a net loss. And soda, caffeine, and alcohol can all block our body's absorption of magnesium too. I was shocked to learn that these foods that are so common in the American diet, even coffee, could actually be negating the crucial health benefits of something that is critical to our bodies functioning properly, which is there is an easy and super cost-effective way to make sure your body is getting a heaping dose of daily digestible, highly absorbable magnesium each day, which will allow you to easily give your body all the magnesium it needs. First, though, let's move on to forgotten nutrient number 3, probiotic bacteria. Yep, probiotics. And yeah, I'm aware that probiotics are one of the most popular selling supplements on the planet. So, how have we forgotten about them? We haven't really forgotten that probiotics exist. Rather, it seems that we've forgotten how probiotics work. The problem with many probiotic supplements you take, along with most of the probiotics that you find in foods like yogurt, is that they never actually make it to your gut. Instead, you just pee them out every time you go to the bathroom. How can this be? Most probiotic bacteria don't do well with high temperatures, which is why you so often hear people saying you should refrigerate your probiotics. Even if you buy a probiotic supplement that's been properly refrigerated from start to finish, you still may not be getting much benefit from it. Why? Because even after all that effort to keep that probiotic supplement nice and cool, once it enters your digestive tract and reaches the hot, acidic conditions of your stomach, the vast majority of those billions of healthy bacteria that are inside each capsule may be burned alive by the hot, acidic conditions of your stomach. Which means even though you might feel really good about yourself for buying some bottle of high-end probiotics, there's a chance that these probiotics aren't doing anything for you. Now, there's an exception to all of this, and it has to do with a special class of probiotics that are resistant to high temperatures and the harsh acidic contents of your stomach. In fact, this special class of probiotics are so resilient that NASA has even found that they can last for up to 5 years in the harsh conditions of outer space. If you take these superior biologically engineered probiotics instead of the worthless ones found in many store-bought supplements, you actually can provide your digestive system with incredible beneficial bacteria, which can lead to vastly improved digestion, a much easier time burning fat, and managing your weight, better sleep and moods, and improve focus and concentration. And that's just for starters. I'll share exactly what they are and where you can pick them up immediately after we move on to our very last forgotten nutrient, leafy green vegetables. According to a 2017 study from the Centers of Disease Control, only 1 in 10 adults is getting enough vegetables in their diet. That means 9 out of 10 Americans are not getting enough veggies. As Dr. Lee Kwan, PhD, who is with the CDC, puts it, we're missing out on the essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber that these vegetables provide. That's not good. especially since we all know that our bodies were built to run on vitamins and minerals. But now, there are two major studies that tell us precisely how important vegetables are for our health. In the first one, when researchers looked at over 8,000 people of 5 different ethnicities, European, South Asian, Chinese, Latin American, and Arab, who all had a certain gene that increased their risk of heart disease, they found that while this heart disease gene normally increased the risk of heart disease by 120%, the individuals in the study who ate at least 2 servings of fruits and vegetables had a 0% increased risk. In other words, getting enough fruits and vegetables helped cancel out their increased risk of heart disease, which is the leading cause of death in the United States. And then there's this remarkable case of Finland, where in the 1970s the rates of heart disease and heart attacks were among the highest in the world. But where by the 1990s, they achieved an 80% reduction in annual heart disease deaths, a major increase in life expectancy, and major improvements in overall health. These results were measured in over tens of thousands of individuals. It's one of the largest population studies of all time. And this truly miraculous reduction in heart disease deaths didn't happen because of some new miracle pill. It happened because the Finnish government dedicated tens of millions of dollars to getting their population to eat more vegetables. So when you hear all of this, when you realize that so many of us are starving our bodies of the fiber, the magnesium, the beneficial probiotic bacteria, and the nutrient-packed vegetables that it craves, it's no wonder that our health seems to be getting worse and worse. Now, when I talk to people about getting enough of these 4 vital nutrients in their diet every day and tell them how they were key in helping me not only get my health back, but achieve the best shape of my life at 62 years old, a surprising majority of them just kind of shrug and tell me, that sounds hard. And they're right. It is hard to get good, high-quality sources of fiber, magnesium, probiotics, and leafy green vegetables in your diet every single day. And yet it surprises me because when you learn how important these 4 things are for your health, how they can help clear up digestive problems, help you burn off fat, reach your weight goals, and build muscle, how they can give you more energy than you thought possible, help you sleep better, think clearer, and improve your moods so that you're happier more often, well, wouldn't you do anything to achieve those results, even if it was hard? But then I thought to myself, come on, Tony, get off your high horse, buddy. I know some of you think I do, but I don't always like to do things that are hard. However, what if improving your health was actually simple? Knowing what you know now, if you could get these 4 forgotten nutrients into your diet each day to help you look and feel younger, wouldn't you do it in a heartbeat? As I started my path to recovery, I became obsessed with finding the fastest, easiest, and most effective way to get a powerful dose of all 4 forgotten nutrients each and every day. And I dedicated myself to developing a solution. I knew right away that whatever I came up with would need to be some kind of powdered blend. The idea of being able to drink a single glass of water, juice, or any liquid and get a potent serving of the most essential nutrients our bodies crave, that should be something that all of us can do, no matter our age, our budget, or our current level of health. So I started looking for the easiest, most effective way to get these 4 foundational nutrients into my diet immediately. I wanted this to be something that you could make part of your daily ritual. That would take less than 60 seconds per day, and once you started doing it, would improve your daily nutrition well beyond most Americans, so you could rest easy and feel more confident about your health. So I directed my team to research every single type of fiber extract, to research every type of greens powder on the market to see if any of them could legitimately provide a full daily serving of vegetables, to figure out which probiotics were proven not to spoil in the heat or get destroyed in the acid of our stomachs, and to find the best, most absorbable form of magnesium on Earth. Then I told my team that once they found the best forms of all 4 of these forgotten nutrients, they had to figure out a way to blend all 4 of them together in a single pure powder. Something that would taste delicious, that would mix easily with any beverage, and that people would love to take. It had to be something that I would be extremely excited to use personally. But it also had to be something that I could be proud to share with the millions of people who trust me with their health and fitness. Except that in this case, I wanted people to be able to get all these vast benefits to their health without having to break a sweat. We studied literally hundreds of different types of probiotics, fiber, magnesium, and greens powders. But finally, after months and months of research and development, we were able to create what I consider to be the ultimate nutritional blend. It's called Foundation 4 by PowerLife. Because inside every single container of Foundation 4, you're getting the highest quality form of all 4 essential nutrients, which your body is probably craving, even begging you for, right now. By getting a full dose of each of these 4 forgotten nutrients, in just a matter of days, you can begin experiencing health and wellness levels you never thought possible. More energy, smooth, easy digestion, more comfortable bowel movements, more restful sleep, a clearer mind. You'll also start to notice things like your skin improving. Your joints are aching less. Your weight goals are easier to achieve. Your mood is lifting, and so much more. And yes, it really is possible to experience all these benefits quicker than you would even expect simply by getting enough of these 4 critical nutrients each and every day. That is the power and the simplicity of the human body. Just give it what it needs and it will respond. Each of these nutrients was selected because of their amazing absorbability, which means unlike so many other supplement pills and powders you see being advertised online or on your TV, you can be confident that the nutrients inside every container are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing to support your health. So what are these ingredients exactly? Well, every single scoop of Foundation 4 contains 2 grams of fiber gum, which is a unique form of all-natural, GMO-free, soluble prebiotic fiber renowned for being nutrient-dense but gentle on your system. This powerful prebiotic fiber comes from the gum of the acacia tree, which is native to Africa. And because of the special hydrolyzation process the makers of fiber gum use, it's been found in clinical studies not to cause the gas or bloating that's often associated with other fibers. This means fiber gum won't give you any digestive discomfort. Just smooth, easy processing of your food the way your digestive system is supposed to work. And because fiber gum is a non-digestible carbohydrate, it passes right through your system without being converted into blood sugar or being stored as fat. That gives fiber gum a glycemic index score of virtually 0, which is great news for those concerned about blood sugar or diabetes. In fact, fiber gum has been shown to actually help reduce the glycemic index of foods, which can help your body even out those sugar spikes that so often happen after we eat. And listen to this. Several studies have demonstrated acacia gum's ability to significantly increase water and mineral absorption. This means fiber gum can accelerate hydration and make it easier to absorb precious energy sources from your food. Pretty cool, right? Fiber gum has gone through numerous clinical studies and has been shown to promote healthy digestive balance, support regularity, and feed beneficial gut bacteria as a prebiotic. Fiber gum is also low FODMAP and gluten-free. It supports weight management by helping food move through your digestive tract at a comfortable pace so you feel less hungry. Plus, it's also non-GMO project, kosher, and halal too. Long story short, fiber gum is a super source of prebiotic fiber unlike anything else you can get. Foundation 4 also includes a special form of magnesium that is an extraordinarily high level of bioavailability, meaning it is easily digested, metabolized, and delivered throughout your entire body, ready to support the hundreds of critical processes it is required to support. Everything from regulating muscle and nerve function, supporting healthy blood sugar and blood pressure levels already within a normal range, to making protein, bone, and DNA. And unlike many other magnesium supplements out there, it has not been found to cause diarrhea. The third unique ingredient is a probiotic blend. Each scoop of Foundation 4 has 1 billion CFUs of these beneficial bacteria, made up of these 3 spore-forming probiotics: Bacillus coagulans, Bacillus subtilis, and Bacillus clausii. And as the name would suggest, these special types of probiotics are able to form protective endospores, which shield them from high temperatures as well as the harsh conditions inside the gut. This means with each scoop of Foundation 4 that you take, these 3 gut-supporting bacteria actually make it into your gut, where they've been shown to support your health in all kinds of important ways. We now know that a strong gut influences everything, and it can affect your mood, your hormones, your skin, and so many other things too. So just imagine how good you could start feeling once you've added these 3 spore-forming probiotics into your diet each day. And as impressive and exciting as all of this is, there is still one more vital nutrient inside Foundation 4 that I haven't even told you about yet, and that's TrueServe Organic Greens Blend. Each serving of TrueServe Organic Greens Blend contains 28 organic kale leaves, 8 organic spinach leaves, and 2 organic broccoli florets. TrueServe Organic Greens Blend contains 2 full servings of leafy green vegetables. In other words, with Foundation 4, getting a full serving of nutrient-packed veggies is no longer hard. You just take 1 scoop of Foundation 4 each day, mix it with your favorite liquid, sip it down, and boom. You just got 2 full servings of veggies. TrueServe is the only greens blend that has been verified through a process that is linked to the USDA's database, which is why I could say that each scoop of Foundation 4 provides you with 2 full servings of veggies, while many other guys can't. So the question is, are you starting to feel as excited about Foundation 4 as I already am? I mean, this is really, truly a game changer for anyone who's ever felt guilty about not giving their body the optimal balanced diet. Because now you can throw that guilt right out the window just by taking 1 single scoop of Foundation 4 each and every day and start feeling good about your body and your nutrition. Now, right before we first launched this exciting formula, my advisors initially insisted that we put Foundation 4 in every health food and grocery store in America and charge $150 per container. I don't know if that sounds like a lot or a little to you, but honestly, when experts are first telling me to do this, it kind of made sense. Each container of Foundation 4 comes with a 30-day supply, so when you do the math, I realized, okay, so even if we did charge $150 per container, that's just about $5 per day, which is less than the cost of almost any combo meal that you'll get at McDonald's. When I thought about it that way, asking people to invest $5 a day in exchange for a nutritional breakthrough that literally floods their body with foundational nutrients, it seemed like a pretty fair deal. But then I thought about it a little bit more. I'm on a mission to help you feel as good as humanly possible, and I want to help you take control of your health now. That's why I decided to go a completely different route. We took the unusual step of not selling this formula in stores where it would be subject to the expensive middleman markup and offer it directly to you here online, which allows us to significantly reduce the cost to you all the way down to just $69 per container. I'm talking $2.30 per day. You can't even buy a latte at Starbucks for that. And unlike a latte, Foundation 4 gives your body the 4 most crucial and fundamental nutrients it needs to thrive. It's a no-brainer to me, and it should be a no-brainer to you too. But today I'm actually going to do something maybe a little crazy. So take that $2.30 per day, that number I just gave you, toss it right out. You see, here's the deal. Because you've spent this time with me watching this entire video, and I know that you're serious about replenishing your health and giving your body the nutrients that it needs to be at its best, I've asked my team to dramatically lower the cost of Foundation 4 for a brief period of time, so that if you order today through this video presentation, you can get a single container of Foundation 4 for just $49.95. And when you order 6 containers of Foundation 4 today, you'll only be asked to invest $43 per container, which is a $26 savings off the retail price of $69. That's $1.43 per serving. When you think about how expensive being unhealthy can be, $1.43 a day is an unbelievable bargain to give yourself the gift of good health. Plus, when you order more than 1 container of Foundation 4 today, you'll also be getting free shipping, which is another savings of about $10. And that's great value for you. But you know as well as I do, it's not even about the money you'll save. It's about feeling amazing and living the life you deserve, healthier and happier than you ever thought possible. To get started placing your order now, just click the button you see below this video right now and find out if the 6 or 3 container options are still available. And I strongly encourage you to act now if you are serious about your health and your longevity. Because when this batch is sold out, and it will sell out, it could be a long time before we've got more Foundation 4 back in stock. Plus, there's a good chance the lowest retail price will go back to $69 per container. In comparison, right now you can invest as little as $1.43 per day to get the health-promoting, energy-boosting power of Foundation 4. That's practically what it costs to get a single piece of fruit at the grocery store. Yet for the same price, inside every single scoop of Foundation 4, you get 2 grams of ultra-absorbable, digestive system-friendly fiber gum, 50 milligrams of ultra-absorbable bioavailable magnesium, 1 billion CFUs of a patented blend of 3 different spore-forming probiotics, B. coagulans, B. subtilis, and B. clausii, and 2 full servings of vitamin and mineral-rich vegetables thanks to the TrueServe Organics blend of organic kale leaves, organic spinach leaves, and organic broccoli florets. Each container you order also comes with a 90-day, 100% money-back guarantee. This means that you can take every single serving of Foundation 4, and if you don't notice you're feeling happier, healthy, and stronger as a result, just send it back. It will happily return every cent of your purchase price, no questions asked, even if all the containers are empty. That's how confident I am in Foundation 4. I want you to use it all and to experience these incredible changes for yourself firsthand, or I don't want a single penny of your money. So go ahead and click the button below to get started right away. You should also know that our website is fully protected by the latest security technology, so your order is 100% secure.
And our warehouses are based in the USA.
With a team of friendly customer service agents standing by if you have any questions whatsoever. You can call my team 7 days a week at 800-852-0477 with questions about your order, to hear about our lab, or just to tell us the big changes that you've noticed since taking Foundation 4. The feedback that we've already received from Foundation 4 has been amazing. So don't put this decision off. Click the button you see below this video right now. Select the package that's right for you on the next page. And take advantage of this special internet-only price before it shoots up and you miss your chance.
Most packages leave our warehouse the same day you order it, which means if you order now, you could be opening your first container of Foundation 4 in just a couple days and giving your body a big healthy serving of all 4 of the vital but too often ignored nutrients that are found inside.
It couldn't be easier, and I hope you can see that I truly believe that Foundation 4 could have a major impact in your life. I don't get involved with garbage products, and the last time I went this big with something, it was the most popular fitness program on planet Earth, something that was used by millions and millions of people. It was something that really, truly worked. Well, it's the same thing here. My first act was creating a fitness revolution. My second one is all about creating a nutritional revolution. And that's exactly what Foundation 4 is designed to do. If you've made it this far in the video, the odds are your body is desperately craving the forgotten nutrients that are found inside each and every serving of Foundation 4. So go on, give your body this win. There are so many things in this world that are hard, but this is not one of them.
For Power Life, I'm Tony Horton.